Hello. It's April 23rd. Welcome to Word from Your Mother Tarot. This is going to be a general reading. I call it the Daily Donna Celtic Cross. If you're like, well, who's Donna? You're Donna. I'm Donna. Anybody who watches this reading and resonates with it is Donna. Okay? Unless you're Dude, and we'll run him off shortly. Don't worry. Now, we'll be clarifying today with the Enchanted Forest running on his second pass and Oak, Ash, and Thorn because I don't have any pairing. There's nothing I can pair that's too large wildlife. That's it. That's the only two. So, I mean, I can do it with a small one, and I might, but I just wanted to do these two together today. And I have both my cheat sheet and the book because I'm not fooling around. Anyway, I got tired. Oh, I found out that the fairy wind is the chariot. Why did I never think of that? Why? I don't know. Anyway, that's what it is. And I couldn't find the huntsman. I'll get back to it. I think that's pretty much. Oh, and we're sidekicking today with seed and sickle instead of a cat or a dog. You know, I said I was going to start doing that. Well, this is one of them. So let's get moving. And here we have overcoming obstacles and tenacity. And the Three of Cups. Family, co-workers, bitches at the water cooler, ex-girlfriends, rivals, people that want your attention, other things that demand your attention. Life is for the living. This could be other women. This could be rivals, because it says overcoming obstacles and tenacity. To hang in there, you'll get the raise. All three of you want the same job promotion, something like that, right? All three of you. Look at me, look at me. You're a rival, a friendly rivalry. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Bitches at the water cooler. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. State your case. I deserve this raise. Ooh, a rat. Someone working against you behind your back. One of these friends is not like the other ones. Friendly competition and malicious competition is what I would say. And let's see this again. Overcoming obstacles and tenacity. You're climbing, a climber. You're a creeping vine. Well, you'll get there. Then, so we have rivalry in the workplace. Probably. Some sort of a rivalry. And someone's friendly competition is a little darker than it appears. You will have to defend yourself. Chunky obstacles. Boop. Okay. The serpent healing. Are you sick? Are you sick? You could be. Not taking care of yourself, it come up upside down. And this doesn't have an upside down. I'm just saying. If you need to take better care of yourself. Be aware of your doing what do you don't neglect yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. If your body says stop, you need to listen to it. Because you're in a time of transformation, often more weak. For instance, maybe you're just more vulnerable at this time of transformation. You've got to trust. You've got to listen to yourself. And if you don't, then okay. You don't listen to yourself, you don't listen to me either, and you push yourself and you push and push and push and push and push, and then oh my God, you fall out, you get sick, something, right? You've just overwhelmed your body, right? So you're down. While you're homesick with the flu, they give your raise to one of these bitches. Something like that. Keep a long eye out. Okay? Now here we have our Gallup poll. The whole wide world says that right now this is your energy. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. But it's right side up. But it's time to take the action on your ideas. It's time to put your best foot forward. It's time to state your case. I deserve this raise because bam, 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 fact, 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 fact. Right now you move in an energy of prosperity, power, opportunity, and manifestation. Don't miss your chance because you didn't take care of yourself. This is your personal thoughts on it, is you're defensive. Believe in yourself and have courage to continue. You're afraid, your back's against the wall. See, you've got opposition coming from a source you can't identify. You can't pinpoint. It's one of your friends stabbing you in the back. Excuse me. And you're supposed to maintain, where did I see it? Tenacity. You're supposed to maintain courage, persistence, strength, unshakable force, great success, health, discipline, and valor. But you need to believe in yourself. You're going to have to sell yourself. You're going to have to come out from this defensive posture. You're going to have to participate in the rivalry. You're going to have to prove you're the better man, so to speak. You're going to have to prove that you have the most value, that you deserve this raise the most. And of course, the raise is just an example. It's the clearest one I got there from bitches at the water cooler. One of your friends is not like the other. One of your friends is stabbing you in the back. This is what you are thinking about. Oh my God, what have I done? You applied for a job. You bid on a job position you don't think you're qualified for. I've done that. But they teach you, right? You can go learn it. Oh my God, what have I done? To step outside of your comfort zone. So you put your best foot forward. You've taken charge of the crowd. They won't like that. Who do you think you are? I don't take orders from you. Ooh. Okay. And you're at a crossroads. You have to choose. You have to trust yourself. Will you or won't you? Oh my God. Well, you did. Okay, you've done it. You've done what you were afraid to do, and now you're like, but trust yourself. It's going to be fine. You are the best person for the job. Everything will be what? Your backstabbing little friend. Look, I don't want you to act on them directly. Okay? When you are in this position where you're going to have to, it says, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. That's also standards, morals, and the high road. And I don't know if you're going to face off with them, or maybe it's someone who sees you face off with them. Anyway, they will reveal themselves. You stick to the high road and all will be fine. Trust me. Oh, and then we've got the enchanter, which is the magician. I had to look that up too. And the two of swords. So you've got it. You just don't believe in yourself. You won't let yourself succeed. You stop your self-sabotaging, right? You're thinking that you're not up to it, that you don't deserve it. Well, but secretly, you operate in the magician's energy, and you are up to it. You've just blocked yourself off. I don't know why. I don't know why. In like humble, insecure, go along to get along. You didn't ever want to fight these bitches. And that's not what it began about. But you are the best one for the job. Okay? And that truth will come to light. You're going to have to defeat some gaslighting. Somebody wanting to tell you you're not worth, or wanting your wanting what you're worth for free. Okay? Wanting you to work for free. Know your value. It's cash, grass, or ass. No one rides for free. Okay. And this is what we're struggling with. Rest and recovery. See, you've pushed yourself too far. You're just pushing yourself too far. Oh, hard at work. A workaholic. Take a break. Stop. Can you take a break? Can you maybe line up a couple of 3-day vacations? Just, well, what happens when you're not there, though? Yeah, see, you're worried about that, ain't you? Balance, center, and grounded. I used to love coming to work. Mm. Are you the boss? Balance, sense. Okay, so you come in and you take charge of this crew. I don't take orders from you. I'll send God to visit you tonight. Good fortune. Yeah, you're like, oh my God. Temperance. So you got a crew. You got a crew that's running good. Everybody's working hard. But you still can't. You're unable to delegate. You're unable to relax. You're unable to go home and let the crew do the job that you hired them to do. You're unable to trust them. You need to be able to trust them. You're in a time, maybe you are sick. Ooh, you are sick and you're going to have to let someone else run the company. Okay? Just for a little bit. It'll be fine. Pick the right one. Pick the stand up, do right guy. Woman. Good fortune. Guy. Stubbornness. Woman. Okay, you have a boss you answer to, you're homesick, and you've picked your replacement. A temporary replacement. Perseverance and endurance. Your friend. An eye on the inside for you while you're home. Somebody that comes to work and spies for you. I did not see that before I said that shit. Perseverance. You won't get luck. So you got a hookup. You have an inner access. Hawthorne, rest, peace, meditate, and breathe. All of these are talking about peace, recovery, reclusivism, to stop, rest, be still. Oh, know that I am God. Okay, and you are unable to detach from this pressure cooker of a job that you love, but it's eating you up. Rest, peace, and meditate and breathe. That is to stop. That is to withdraw. This is in your future. And this is with the Seven of Pentacles, which is better luck next time. Now I know how not to do it. Now I know how to do it without killing myself. I give too much to something that doesn't give back, and now I have to recover. Then we got providing for others and responsibility. But that's what you do. You take care of your girls, right? And the Knight of Wands. Providing for others. Providing for the Knight of Wands. That's easy come, easy go. That's the hot-headed new lover. On his best day, he's a butthead, but he's got a giant heart, and he knows everything about absolutely nothing. He also has a lot of energy. If you can just get him pointed in a direction. Otherwise, he's like a forest fire. Yeah, destruction in his wake. Circus monkeys. The tent goes up. And it all burns to the ground. Regrets, fears, and holding you back. This is what's holding you back. Your hopes that it would all work out, that everybody, your working effort, your nonstop working effort toward it all working out, to providing for others. And you're afraid that if you relax, you'll drop the ball. Something awful will happen, and it might come to the end of your relationship with them. This could also be other women. You have to jealously guard your relationship with him over other women. And that's the guy that will have 5 girlfriends too. That's the guy. Where's my... Okay. Anyway, it's you're just sick. It's made you sick. Then we have moving on. Forgiveness, number 51, henbane, and you look toward your future. I'm going to pause this here for just a second and go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Okay. This is kind of weird. I won't say it ain't. As far as I can see right now, it's kind of like, well, it's this one. This sums it up better than all the rest of them. And it's learning. You're going to have to fight for your right to party. You're going to have to fight for your success. It's learning how not to travel that road to success the next time, because it's independence. It's taking charge of your life. It's stepping up. It's putting yourself forward. We're going to stick with the job thing, because there's no love here. All right, you're right here at the end. It's you stepping up to do something for yourself, about yourself, something that you're better than all the rest about. And you always were. You just aren't aware of it, because someone gives you poor counsel. And you're hyper vigilant. You're afraid that if you relax, you're afraid you're not good enough, and you're going to lose your boyfriend to this trio of hags over here that probably, well, toil, boiling, bubble. A very bad energy coming off of that. Okay. So I can go over. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to start out with the Enchanted Forest and a little bit of Tawny Tauntaun, who just discovered the box I put down for him. All right. Can you see him? Well, he's right under the purse. There he is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Show me the bitches at the water cooler. 3 of spells. That's a 3 on a 3. 3 of wands. All of you talking about the great competition that it's friendly competition. The wide world, a new beginning for everybody. One of us is going to get it. One of us is going to get it. The top 3. The 7 of boons is Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. To pour into this adventure, unknowing, to learn, to go on, to succeed, to compete, a competition. Hard at work, but you're pushing yourself too hard. You're not recovering. You're really not ready for all this sunlight, but you're like, I can do it. 9 of visions is 9 of cups. So, well, you've come a long way. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe you're struggling to embrace that. 7 of wands. Yeah. Lots of people that would misdirect you and cause you to lose your focus. Some of them just because it's not all malicious. Some of them just want you to look at them, right? They're not thinking about what you're doing. Look at me. Everybody has that need. And you, aren't you responsible for everybody? So you're already hooked. They're already hooked to you like that, right? So on top, we got balance, center, and grounded with the Hierophant. the higher calling, the law and order, the patience, the good fortune. Things just like they are. Don't rock the boat. Keeper of Pentacles is the Knight. Eight of Visions is the Cups. Walk away from the Knight of Pentacles. Well, you got movement. And the Hermit. You walk away from him. This is the guy that you have to ask, and he always says no, and he's the boulder in your stream. Law and order, it's his world. You just live in it. You do what I say, not what you want. There's your balance. Do what I say. I know best. But it's law and order. It's a patriarchal environment where you are not the last word. Patiently living in this environment, gaslit with a little don't be so uppity. You're not as good as you think. A little bit of keeping you down because you're a natural. You were coming on up. It was happening for you, and someone seeks to slow that down. Seeker of Visions is the Seeker is the Knight of Cups. So don't leave me, don't leave my love, don't leave the love. It's my happy, but I don't want you to leave it. Because you're lucky. You should think you're lucky to have him, but really you're the catch. Eight of Spells is Eight of Wands, communication, downloads, confessions, defensive. You don't trust him. You don't trust that it's true. He says one thing and does another. Okay. And then the Hermit. So you've already backed up. You don't trust what he's saying. You've already backed up with the Hermit. You're like, I'm out of here, buddy. One of these things is not like the other. Could there be some cheating going on with one of your co-workers? One of the bitches at the water cooler, whoever they are? Is that your little inside rat friend? Is that your rat secret that your friend has designs on your boyfriend? Remember, tarot is just a story. I'm telling the story here. Don't go running off and don't go nuts on my account. And perseverance and endurance, the Page of Swords. So you've been spying. That's what I was thinking too. The Lover's been spying on him. You think he's cheating. Here's the Wheel. You do something no one expects, and life improves immediately. And there's the Forge. Well, it's fire. It's to build. I'm going to have to... 14. Damn it. Balance, temperance, moderation, alchemy, elemental harmony, strength that comes from enduring suffering. What the? 14. 14. Where'd my other book go? Temperance. Okay. Now I lost where I am. The Forge is temperance. Well, who would it? No wonder I didn't get that. The momentous moment of now, though, I get that. Every strike on this blacksmith table, every strike is a moment in your life, and you are the creation of all of those moments. That is the momentous moment of now. Everything, all up to this, you've having an epiphany about, dude, you do something nobody expects, your life improves immediately. Now you've done it. You've done it. Oh my God, what have I done? Okay. Now you know how not to do it, and you give yourself the rest piece, and you take yourself off. You pour into you. Eight of Swords, I think. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you kind of did this to yourself. There were signs you didn't want to see them. You just kept on. You went on a lot longer than you should have. Above and beyond, you've made yourself sick over it. Child of. Okay, so there is a child. So the seeker is the knight. Child of boons would be the page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. All your working hard, all your hard work and effort. You should have seen it coming. Pearls before swine. Don't you kiss no horny toads. That's what I say about that. Pearls before swine. Sad. Now you know how not to do it. Okay, and now 10 of boons is 10 of pentacles. So now you're in a stable place. Finally, of some sort, right? Don't forget about your backstabbing friend. And I'm done with that. And then Oak, Ash, and Thorn, 2 of Swords on the bottom. We move on into responsibility. Your responsibility to take care of the Knight of Wands. Page of Cups. This could be an apology. Waiting for an apology. Does he give you an apology and you all reunite because it's your responsibility to provide for others? He comes to, here's my cup. Can you help me? Strength. What have you learned? In the regular strength card, we have a woman with a lion. Yes. You could see that as Leo. You could see that as your Knight of Wands. Will you continue to help him? He needs you. He needs your strength. He can't do it without you. And that in return is your strength. So the two of you are stronger together. 5 of Cups, but you're still sad. But now you know how not to do it. There was loss. There loss is all over this. Loss and sadness, but now you know how not to do it. And he comes to you in need. So it looks like things are working out again. But you just don't quite believe it. With regret and fear and holding back, you can't quite believe it. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're waiting for him to become who he was you know how those masks come off. So everything looks good, but is it? You don't know. King of Cups, the honeymoon's still on. He's like, oh, I just love you. You're waiting. 9 of Swords. Oh my God, what did I just do? Oh my God, what did I just do? King of Wands. And and 7 of Pentacles, just for a moment here, now you know how not to do it. Let me point out to you that this could very well be you. As this is you, trapped once again between the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Okay? Oh my God. What did I just do? Appears like it's working out, but is it? Seven of Pentacles. Now I know how not to do it. On the Lovers, to afraid to sleep. Afraid to sleep. To sleep. To snooze is to lose. You're hypervigilant. You're anxiety ridden. You're afraid of what's going to happen. You're surrounded by gaslighting. I mean, stop and think of who you let back in. And now, where is all this free floating doom coming from? It's coming from the thousand little minuscule gaslighting shit that you get. You're just surrounded by, and you don't even know. I think somebody's cheating on you. The Lovers, sleep vision. Yeah, you can't relax. Knight of Cups, because he loves everybody. He tells everybody what he tells you. Four of Pentacles, you should cut him off. You should. But you're obsessed with him. You can't let him go. Oh, I love that man. The Hierophant. If you suddenly get a proposal when you all are breaking up, I'm telling you, this is exactly the kind of dude to have 3 more girlfriends, and you've never heard of none of them but one, okay? And every one of them has a history and a story to tell about him. If you should suddenly get a proposal, you better investigate him. And you know it's not true. You know it's not true. It's maybe as true as he can be. I'm bearing in mind who he is. He is unable to commit. He is immature. He'll, but he has no problem. He might have 25 kids. Not with none of their mothers. So that's on you. That's your choice. You're moving on, and you're thinking about your future. You just can't trust it. You're waiting for there's something's not right. 10 of Swords. It hurt too much. Love isn't supposed to be this painful. Is it? Is it? Love is not pain. Maybe. Yeah. This isn't love. The Lovers. He's not the one. And the only way you're gonna get the one is by moving ahead into your future. 2 foxes. And the Devil. Well, dude doesn't want you to go. He's going to try to convince you. He may pop the question to keep you. It is manipulation. He is worried about appearances. 9 of Pentacles. Plus, you're the catch. He does not want to lose that. Okay. You're the catch, girl. Watch out. You better check out your friends. Like it's the one that acts like she hates him. That's going to be the one. The last one you would think would ever. Oh, the heart wants what the heart wants. No, he's bad. He's bad. She's no better. Surround yourself with high energy people. Act as if. Forgive everyone. Be infinitely patient. Use your great big imagination and convert hate into love. I'm going to read the first one. Because you are with low energy people, you're with low vibe, you're with Cro-Magnon and Uma. Your faithless friend. Okay? Choose to be in close proximity to people who are empowering, who appeal to your sense of connection to intention, who see the greatness in you, who feel connected to God, and who live a life that gives evidence that Spirit has found celebration through them. People, I don't know where it was. People whose love doesn't cause you pain. They only want what's best for me by hurting you a little bit. No, okay, a little bit. Maybe something needs to be said every now and then. This happens every day. It's a continual erosion of you. And you're also going to have to deprogram from that because it's insidious and it's nonstop. Well, persevere. Feel good about yourself. That's about it.